Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay, also known as Pink Stitcher. It is Monday I want to say the 21st of May, something like that. If you've been here before, then you will know that we are moving house in the next couple of weeks, so I've not gotten a huge amount of stitching done. We've started packing, so sorry, I'm looking at the big pile of tubs and boxes over there. It's you suddenly realise how much you've got to do. I'm not just talking about packing, just we need to cancel the subscription for the garden waste bin, and we need to, it's just silly things like that. We have the TV license, and goodness knows what. I've also got two schools to deal with. So there's a lot of admin that you forget about. We have had people come round to quote for removals, and we're just waiting to get quotes back. I had one quote for £1,700, £1,900, which I think is probably a bit much. But that was with Pickford, who are probably the biggest name in removals. So we're sort of hoping that it's going to come in around the certain £900 mark. We shall see, because we're moving 25-30 miles away and into London. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. So I have a finish. I have two other pieces that I've worked on. I'm not going to be stitching much over the next few months, actually, probably. The house that we're moving into, whilst it's beautiful and it's finished to a very high standard, it's not done to our taste, so it needs completely redecorated, which means stripping wallpaper and plastering and knocking a wall down and putting in a new kitchen, putting in an extra bathroom. So it's, I'm going to be busy, as well as just, moving and organising stuff. Right, so let's get on. I have a finish here, which is a gift for a friend. I will tell her not to watch this video until she has received it. I'm just about to go up to the post office. This is Thistle Manor, and this is a free design by Blackbird Designs, and I have finished this into a flat fold, so it folds up. It's stitched in Weeks Dye Works Bethlehem. It took 2 skeins of floss. I had about that much left. It's larger than I thought it was going to be. I'm very bad at judging how what size things are going to be when they're finished. So there we go. And this is just stitched on white linen, and I think it's 32 count. It might be 28, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's 32. I made the cording, and this is a Jodrey Designs thread, or 2 Jodrey Designs threads. There's 2 full skeins in there again, and I can't remember, I didn't take the names down. So there we go, on flat fold. The fabric is Tulip Pink, because Tulip Pink is my god. So that's about to go in the post. The other things I have worked on. So I started working on what did I start working on? So I'm doing a sal with Tash the Star-Crossed Stitcher, which is Past and Present by Rosewood Manor. Now she's doing Mania, and she's doing a different project each day, and she was doing Past and Present a few days ago. So I said, let me know when you're doing it, and I will stitch along with you. So I picked that up for a day, and then I put it down, and then I picked up this, which, if you remember, is the Papillon Creations Mystery Sampler, and I started the middle because, you know, as I said before, all this is going to have to come out. I have counted and marked it with pins so I know, you know, what's going to happen, and I think I'm going to have to rip out almost entirely, you know, that corner, so all of part 4. I might be able to do a little bit of jiggling, but so I did just this, and that took me a day, and then I put it down, and I went back to Past and Present. So this is what I've gotten done. I'm loving this. So I had this page done, and I had the D part of the E done. So I've done these letters and these letters and these, which are diamond eyelet variation, and I've done this black work, these letters, and these 2 darning, and this little line that goes across. As I've said before, these are pattern darning, which is great fun, works up really quickly, covers a lot of space. I've kept this on the frame because I can do a letter or a little piece at a time. I found that we spent the whole weekend packing. I didn't sit down between getting up on Saturday and probably 10, 11 o'clock at night. Same again sort of yesterday. But I need stitching time, more so than I sort of normally would, just because I need that space in my brain, and I need to sit down and just do something for me and just concentrate on something else for a bit. So yeah, I'm really enjoying stitching at the moment, and this I can do a letter or a little section, the black work, and then just walk away from it, keep it on the frame. So I think I'll probably work on this a bit more. I'm going to have to pack stuff up eventually, and I don't know what I'm going to pack up and what I'm going to keep out. I will keep a couple of things out just because I don't want to pack everything up in boxes and then not have anything at all. So we're moving a couple of bits ourselves, just pieces and things, and I think I will pack up and take my, at least my chatelaine, probably red as well, just things that if they got damaged or if I lost them, then, you know, I would be really upset, because I obviously can't replace them. You know, if my TV gets broken, then my TV gets broken. If, you know, clothes go missing, then clothes go missing. But projects that I've spent a lot of time on, that would be the upsetting thing. So that is all I have worked on. Well, other than vacuum packing massive amounts of yarn. Do you realise how much you've got when you have to pack it all away? What else was I going to say? I don't know. I'll try and record a video again next week. So this is Monday. I've got a bank holiday weekend coming up, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Guy will be at home. Then it's half term week, so it's half term that week, so I've got the kiddie here. The following week we should be moving, and then the week after that Guy's off to Spain somewhere, Seville, for a conference for a few days, so good for him. I will be just sitting in tears surrounded by boxes, empty, half empty boxes by that point, so he probably could do with a break from me. What else? Not much. I've put my rotation on hold for the moment because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. What my plan is for the immediate future is to work on what I want to work on and what I can work on at that time, because obviously I'm busy and packing stuff. I don't want the guilt of thinking, oh well, I should be working on this for a week or that for a week, or I should have changed projects today. It's too much to deal with that, and moving a big house, and you know, it's not halfway across the country, but it's in another county, and you know, skills and stuff are different and whatever. So yeah, I'm just going to keep picking up and working on what I want. Probably continue with this for a bit. When I start getting bored of it, I will choose something else. I've got a few small pieces now on the go, which I've got in bags and I can stitch in hand, which is handy. Because, you know, I can't, eventually, at some point next week, I'm going to have to put all this frames and stands and stuff away in boxes to be taken to the new house. Unless I could convince Guy to put it in the car. But then I don't have a seat to sit on. I'm going to end up sitting on the toilet with my Lowry stand, just, you know, stitching away. Anyway, hopefully I will be back before we move. I will be back before we move. Promise. One last thing. Hi, Autumn. So I am going to go now. I'm going to go to the post office and get my friend's gift posted, because she's been very patiently waiting for it. It was her birthday last week. Happy birthday, Hazel. And then I am going to go and do some more packing. Could take some more stuff to the charity shop. I tell you, moving house is great for clearing stuff out. We did a dump run yesterday. And we've got so much stuff that we've either given or need to give to the charity shop. We don't waste things and throw things away unnecessarily or tend to buy things unnecessarily. But there's stuff that the kiddie's grown out of, books that are too young for him, toys that are too young for him, just, you know, general books that people have read and DVDs that we no longer want, stuff like that. I've forgotten something. I knew there was something, and if I sat here and babbled for long enough, I'd remember what it was, and it's just the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week. I got a gift. So, my very good friend, whom I now love with all of my heart, Tash, who is Tash the Starcrow Stitcher, sent me and bought me a very, very generous gift. Tash, you didn't need to do this. This was so lovely. Thank you so much. I'm so happy with it. And I will start stitching this as soon as I get it kitted up. I'm probably going to leave it until we move house, just because I'm going to have to specially order linen in for it, and I don't want it shipping to the wrong place. Right, this is Sarah Brazier. Look at that. And this is a sampler, and it's a reproduction sampler by Hands Across the Sea, and it's a limited edition. It came out 3 weeks ago. It's already gone. You can't get it. Certainly not in the UK. It was originally stitched in 1829. Look at the border. This is all satin stitch. Trees are beautiful. Look at all the things in there. The little butterflies, the little birds, flowers, the heart, or stag. It's a stag. It's just so lovely. I have christened it Sarah Brazier because, you know. And this came with, this is the thread legend, so you don't need to flip through and check the details. It's got the stitches that are used in the back, which are not very many. It's just cross stitch, petty point, satin stitch, and Algerian eyelet. This is stitched in, it's charted for Soie d'Alger silk. It's also got a conversion for DMC. Not quite sure what way I'm going to go yet. There's the big picture in the middle, and this is a book. And it gives let me see, it's not a chart. It gives a lot of information. I'm just gonna show you a tiny piece of the chart just to see how. Look at it, it's beautiful. It's all in colour. It's huge. The chart is huge. It's really big and easy to see. It's in colour with symbols, which is helpful for me. And it's just gorgeous. I'm so happy to get that. That's going to be a lot of work. That's going to keep me going for a long time. But I will get it finished because it's a joy to look at. The colours are very unusual as well for sort of that era of sampler. So yes, thank you very much, Tash. That was so generous of you. If ever I could return the favour, then, you know, just let me know. I'm probably going to do it in the silk. There's not that many of them. She says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 23. There's not that many of them. If it was into like the 40s, then I probably wouldn't, but you know. It is large, so I will, as I say, have to order custom fabric. It's stitched on 40 count, but Tash has worked out that if you stitch it on 46 count, it fits on a fat half, which shows you how big it is. 46 count, it fits on a fat half. 40 count, it doesn't fit on a fat half. So it's enormous. In fact, I'll be able to tell you the stitch count. I think it's 400 by something. Stitch count. 487 by 482. So it's 500 by 500 pretty much. So, but yeah, that is quite a lot of stitching, but it's so beautiful, and you know it's obviously doable because people stitch the samples, you know. So anyway, I am now going to go to the post office before we get thunder and lightning. It's been really warm here. It's great. But we're going to get a storm later, so that'll be fun. And I will see you in a few days or next week or at some point, at which point I may have ripped out all of my hair or just, you know, be lying under a large pile of cardboard boxes. Anyway, bye bye now.